Malcolm in the Middle, Life Still Unfair is a continuation of the original show where we now follow Malcolm 20 years later as he tries to avoid his family, but with his parents' 40th wedding anniversary coming up, he finds it hard to do so. Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I am the Movie Tin, and as a big enjoyer of the original Malcolm in the Middle, I was pretty skeptical about this revival, to say the least. Now, ever since they announced it, there has been a part of me that has been excited for it, but there was also that part of me that was saying, what if they screw it up? What if they try to make it too modern and it doesn't feel the same, it loses its charm? I was very nervous about it. But now after watching it, I can happily say they did not screw it up. This is a great continuation, great revival of the original series. It does not lose its charm, its humour, everything just feels the same, and I really enjoyed it. But I'm also in the minority, so, I'm probably going to get hate for this. Anyways, let's just get into the review, starting off with general conversation. And also, just like I did for Mario Galaxy, this entire review will contain spoilers, not just the ending. So if you haven't seen this yet, go to Disney Plus, watch it, just 4 episodes, all half an hour long, and then come back and you can discuss it with me. But if you've already seen it, let's get into it. Starting off here is the main family cast, everyone returning, or mostly everyone. Everyone feels so natural coming back to these roles. Even 20 years later, they all come back and it feels like they never left. Obviously, Frankie Muniz is great as Malcolm. Once again, he doesn't lose his charm. But I think the real standout of the original family cast is Bryan Cranston as Hal. Obviously, he's also returning. He returned from the original. He was amazing. Definitely a standout. He was hilarious. Love him so much. Even the whole side plot of him doing drugs and talking to other versions of himself. It was crazy, but Bryan Cranston made it work, and he was just as great, if not even more great than he was in the original. Next thing is the changes within the family. Now we have Kelly, who is the newest child of Hal and Lois, and yes, they are non-binary in this. Oh, I know, woke. Shut up, it's not woke, alright? I'm sure if people like Kelly were around back in the original show, we would have had a character like that. Not even just were around, were accepted. And not everyone is accepted today, but I wanted to know that if you are non-binary or part of the LGBT community, you are welcome here. Alright, I support you. Obviously, random guy on the internet, you don't need my support, but I do support you. And this is a safe space. Got a bit too serious there, but I wanted to get that across. Anyways, I thought Kelly was a pretty funny addition, especially her banter with Reese. Now, the other change in the family is Dewey. He's been recasted, and I know he's not the only recasting of a member in the family, but come on, now, the other one doesn't matter. Right? Dewey is the one that matters, okay, because he was a bigger character in the original, and yes, the original actor of Dewey, Eric Persullivan, I think that's his name, if not, I'm sorry, he did not return for this, and for a good reason. He wants to focus on other things in his life. He's left acting behind, so that's understandable. And I think the new person who plays Dewey did a pretty good job, even though he's only in like FaceTimes throughout the whole course of the 4 episodes. But when he was involved, I thought it was good. I thought he was extremely like the original actor, which is weird. And he isn't known for a lot of stuff. But I wouldn't mind if we get more seasons of this. Keep him around as Dewey because he's really good. Next thing I want to bring up is how nice it was to get other characters returning in this, not just the family, but like we have cameos from a lot of original characters. Some people may not even remember a lot of them, but it was nice to see them kind of bringing almost everyone back. personally, I really like seeing Stevie again. And the final thing I want to talk about before I get into positives and negatives is, please, Disney Plus, give us more. I would watch so many seasons of this. It's amazing. I love these 4 episodes. Please give us a season 2, 3, 4. I'd be upset if they just left it at this. So I want more. Just give me more, please. I will fund it myself. Just give me more. Or even I don't even have to fund it myself, you know? Just watch it, people. Hopefully if you're watching the review, you have watched it. And if you haven't, why? Go watch it. Give it support so we can get more seasons. Alright, now let's get into positives. I know, even after all that glazing I just did, I'm going to do some more and you're going to sit through it. First positive is the new characters we get in here. We have Malcolm's new girlfriend, Tristan, and his teenage daughter, Leah, who I thought is amazing. She really captures Frankie Muniz's performance as Malcolm, but not even puts her own spin on it, but she's just so good at capturing that and talking to the audience just like he does. I wouldn't mind us getting a continuation of her as the main character instead of Malcolm, you know? Maybe it could be Leah on the left, you know? But yeah, I enjoyed the new characters they had in here. Even that weird-ass cameo from Finn Wolfhard. What was he doing here? Next is the humour. And I know Malcolm in the Middle's humour has always been not extremely PG, but they do up it here, and they kind of make it more for people who watched the show growing up and are now going to tune into this revival. They want to make those people laugh as well, and I appreciate that. And it just makes you want more because, you know, they captured the essence of the original so well, but still made it modern enough to where it's not too modern but not too much like the original. Just give me another season, please. Next is time for negatives, and it was a hard time getting these. First is the fact you can feel like this was meant to be a movie, just because in that way it doesn't exactly feel exactly like the original, because it does have a cohesive, coherent story, and it's just a continuous story throughout the episodes, and you can kind of tell it was meant to be a movie, and I think if it was a movie, it would have been perfect. Second negative is nothing. Sorry for the cop-out, but I really enjoyed this, and I cannot think of another negative. Anyways, that's all I have to say about Malcolm in the Middle. Life's still unfair. I know I've seen a lot of hate online for this revival, but I really think it's one of the best revivals out there. And overall, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Very high, I know, but I just really, really enjoyed it. But I know that I'm most likely in the minority. So if you disagree with me or if you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to support me, if you like this video. And I'll see you some point next week for my pizza movie review. Oh boy, I'm so looking forward to getting into that movie. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.